First video on this channel. Forgot I can't cuss in the first 30 seconds of the video. Hey man, I'm just gonna hit right into it, man. This is my first official video. First official video on this channel, Julius MMA. Pretty much we're just gonna be, man, I just like to kick it over here. I just like to kick it, watch the shit I like to watch. With that being said, bro, we got this Jake Paul, Mike Perry face to face on Ariel Helwani. I just want to watch it. I just want to laugh. I just want to kick back, chill it, and chill it. So, yeah, without further ado, first vid on the channel. We gonna look years from, I say like 3-5 years from now. Come back, always watch this video. Knows the first setup probably gonna be different. Everything gonna be different. But yeah, man, y'all here, appreciate you. Always gonna remember my day one, so drop some comments and let's get this thing cracking. Let's see what Jake Paul and Mike Perry got to say. Jake Paul and Mike Perry facing off at with Ariel Helwani, because that Mike Tyson fight got canceled. Mike Tyson fight got canceled, so Jake said he gonna fight Mike Perry. In the meantime, I think the Mike Tyson fight's back in. It's gonna be back in like November or something like that. So I've heard mixed opinions on the fight. Personally, I've never had a problem with Jake Paul. I just see him get into his money. I just see him get into his bread for real. With the whole boxing, I know he's not the most serious boxer, but at the end of the day, it's all entertainment to me. And shit, I'm entertained. So without further ado, let's get into this shit for real. And I don't edit my videos. I don't. We sit here. I might make a cut. I might chop some things, but you ain't gonna get no special effects from me. Nah, this is that cutthroat video. So if you like cutthroat, not edited, just is what it is. Come over here, kick it. You know what I mean? You found your boy. But yeah, let's get into this, man.
In 31 days from now, tickets are on sale right now on Ticketmaster. It's going down in Tampa, Florida, Amalie Arena. You can
hold on. Who we got all there? So that's boom. Demetrius Johnson, Alex Pereira's statue. That's Izzy. I want to say that's Derek Lewis. Right there. Kobe Covington for sure. Jorge Masvidal. I see my boy, what was his name, yo? Dang, R.I.P., bro. Why can't I remember? Kimbo Slice. Hey, R.I.P. Kimbo Slice, for real. I see Kimbo Slice right there, and I think that's Conor McGregor. That's either Conor McGregor or that's, we'll figure it out. Yeah, man, I like his setup right here. His setup kind of cool. You got the gloves signed. Whose signature is that? Whose signature is that right there? I can't. Carl Craig? Is that what it says? Am I tripping? I don't know boxing like that. I know boxing, right? Don't get me wrong. I know boxing. But, oh, bro, I got food on me. I know boxing, but I don't understand, like, all the boxers. All the boxers around. Boxing's so big, you feel me? I know. Man, let's get into this, bro.
Buy the pay-per-view right now on DAZN.com. It's a sprint to July 20th, and we are very lucky to have both men on at the same time to kick this bad boy off. Let us say hello to Jake Paul and Mike Perry. There they are.
Right.
Hello.
Right.
Hello, gentlemen.
What's up?
So I see Mike Perry rocking the Dragon Ball Z cap with his little posters in the background. Jake Paul rocking his new shampoo conditioner company out with the umbrella at the pool. I mean, I guess it's probably hot. Yeah, it's probably hot out there, so I don't want to get no sunburn, son, I'm guessing. But yeah, we're gonna see what this statue back here look tough. I don't know what's going on. Look like clouds, look like a little bit of silver or gold or something going on, but that's tough. I like the pool he got going on.
How are you?
Let's go.
Mike, good to see you.
Private School Perry.
Oh. Yeah, I've had a plan this whole time, and I know Mike Tyson says everyone has a plan till they get punched in the face, but I like getting punched in my face, so my plan is coming.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Mike Perry seemed like a dude that like getting socked in his mouth, socked in the jaw, just for life. He do that bare knuckle. I will never. I don't think there's enough money in the world somebody could pay me to go do bare knuckle. Boxing, MMA, yeah, we could do that, but bare knuckle, like these nah. I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. I like how my nose is already crooked, so we don't need to make that shit more crooked for real.
That's
Together
'cause-
quite nicely.
That's because you're a fucking idiot. What makes me good at
Ooh,
fighting is I don't like getting punched in the face, and I practice not to. That's what I'm going
Ooh.
to teach you in the sport of boxing, you little bitch. This is
Oh,
not
this
bare
ain't
knuckle.
fighting
Not a
no
bunch of just
whoa. They got beef? They got beef? I thought this was a last minute fight. Oh, shoot. Jake.
being a
old MMA
freaking smart
MMA
guy.
fighters. MMA fighters just running around punching each other bare knuckle like some fucking hooligans.
He got a point, yeah. I'm sure Mike Perry gets paid really good with his bare knuckle performances because he's the face of the brand right now. But all those other guys, I'm talking the first fighters on the card, like the prelims of their cards, man, they getting paid. They getting paid squat to go out there and rearrange each other's face. It's a crazy sport. It's a effed up sport for real. It's an effed up sport for real. Mike Perry and a couple are the exceptions of people who's really getting paid out of it. But for the most part, these dudes out here doing bare knuckle, just rearranging their face for the free. I'm being honest.
I'll show you
No,
a real
actually,
sport.
that's just me. I'm the only one. The rest are scared to come do it. And it's funny that you call this fight Fear No Man because you will be terrified on July 20th.
You're bro. What's there to be scared of? You're just a Mike appetizer. You're like before the main
I got
course
nothing
comes
to
out. You're
lose.
just
You got everything to
you're
lose.
like a
I'm looking to
little
ruin your
Mike-
plans.
a little Mike mozzarella stick. Just get you right before the main course. Mike Tyson, November 15th. But July 20th, I'm gonna show you who your dad is. That's for sure.
All right.
Yeah, it's funny that you've been saying that too, because you're the green one. You're very new to this game, and I'm going to show you how much you.
Mike Perry is a vet. I will say that. He was in USC for a little bit. Didn't really work out. He's a vet of the game. And this is a cold dude. This dude is not to be played with for real. I don't think he's going to be able to beat Jake Paul. Mike Perry, that dude, he can mess you up in bare knuckle, right? He can mess you up in bare knuckle, but as soon as you put gloves on him, I don't think he has that much power alone. And I don't even think he's that big of a guy for real, for real. I think he walks around probably like 180, 190. Jake's walking around at 240 right now. So he's probably, I don't know what they're fighting at. I'd have to guess probably 200. So Mike Perry's bulking up to fight. He's going to be slower when he bulks up. So he's going to be even more slower. I don't think he possesses power. I think it's going to be an easy victory for Jake. Probably won't knock Mike Perry out. Don't see it. But I think he's going to put the beats on him for about 8 rounds, however long this fight is.
Don't know. I'm going to teach you a lesson on July 20th. It's a fact, bro. I've been in this game a long time, and you came up and took the easy route. But I appreciate the opportunity that you have. You're 9-1 in boxing, and the only real fight you have was Tommy Fury. I'm going to do what he did to you, but much better.
As the Jinx aired, I thought Bob's gonna run.
I didn't set out to be his friend.
Can you even teach lessons? Like, I don't even know if you know how to read.
Oh, so you didn't learn a lot after our first sparring match? You didn't? Because I'm pretty sure you learned a lot in those last.
These niggas fought before? Hold on. These niggas already sparred before? These niggas done sparred before. Hey, yo, hold on. That's tough, Ariel. I see this. The Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank with Sean O'Malley, and that has to be Sean O'Malley. And Conor McGregor. Two probably the biggest money fighters right now in the game, other than Izzy. I think Izzy might be up there. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Ariel got a clean setup. And I see he got the Bret the Hitman Hart. I didn't know he walked with WWE like that. That George St. Pierre over there, yeah, man. This is a valid setup. Shout out Ariel.
Last 4 rounds.
You know what happened.
It was.
You know what happened.
You popped me in the first 2 rounds, but I wanted to feel it. I like to get punched in my face, Jake.
Okay, Mike. You know what happened, brother.
That is wild.
Okay, so
I don't need to sit here and talk about it.
Hey, what y'all doing against somebody that like getting socked in their mouth? What you doing against somebody that likes getting socked in the jaw?
And I want to ask you guys specifically about that. But Jake, let me ask you just off the jump here. Why take this fight? You have a massive, massive opportunity November 15th. You thought you were going to fight July 20th against Tyson. Why take this fight? It's only 5 months away. And when you do say, okay, I want to take a fight, you're taking it against a freaking dog in Mike Perry. You could have fought any sort of guy out there, but against maybe the most dangerous guy you fought so far. What's the line of thinking behind this decision?
Ariel. Like I said, you dope, got a cool setup. I know you're doing your little journalist job, but this ain't a hard matchup for Jake. I'm gonna be for real. This ain't a hard matchup for Jake. Mike Perry, I don't remember him ever doing anything in boxing. If he has, I missed it. In UFC, he wasn't that good. Bare knuckle is his home because he really does good. He, like I said, he's durable. He like getting socked in his face. Look at his face right now. Look at his face. Hold on, y'all. Look at this man's face. Look at this man's face. Look at his face. Y'all see that? That's the face of a man that genuinely like he want to fight. He want to fight. Hold on. Get that right there. He want to fight. I believe it. But what was I talking about? What the fuck was I talking about? Hey man, let's get back to the video. What was I even talking about?
Man, I'm on a tear. Like, I'm not slowing down for anybody. If people want to delay fights, I got to get my experience in the ring. I love fighting. I love going under the bright lights, and I love putting on shows for the fans. And I will become world champion. But to do that, I need experience. And Mike Tyson.
If Jake becomes world champion, a lot of people got to eat their words. A lot of people that counted him out got to eat their words. Personally, I do think he'll be world champion in 5 to 6 years, if he's consistent, if he really does love this sport and he is genuinely decent, which I think he's genuinely average. And calling somebody an average boxer isn't an insult. Who said that? Who said that? I think somebody actually said that to Jake. Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn said it perfectly. Being average in boxing is not an insult because there's a million boxers out here, and half of them you never heard their name. They good. They really good. They the GOATs of the sport, for real. There's GOATs of boxing that you've never even heard their name. Because, like I said, this is an entertainment sport. Jake can easily become world champion without having to be that good. Because there's so many world titles out there, and I do think he's an average fighter. If he keeps pushing himself 5, 6 years from now, he could be an above average fighter. You see what I'm saying? He lost to Tommy Fury. That's a horrible stain on his resume because that was the one legit boxer you could say, like, all right, he beats him, that's valid. And he got whopped for real. He didn't get knocked out, but if you watch that fight, he got whopped. I can't lie. And I with Jake. Jake is cool, but Jake, you got schooled that fight.
Is an absolute killer. So I do want to face another absolute killer. Don't get it wrong. I think Mike Perry's funny. It's entertaining and stuff, but he is a savage, and I do respect him as a fighter, and I know how good he is and how tough he is, and I want to challenge myself in preparations for the Mike Tyson. I was scared of going up against Mike Tyson. I was unsure, but this can be almost a step.
Hey, yo, look. To the average Joe Schmo like me, getting in the ring with Mike Tyson at his age, scary. I'd get whopped. Jake, you've been in the gym. You've been active for about 4 or 5 years now. You're not scared, bro. You took the fight because you're not scared. Why would you be? He's 58, and I know that's Mike Tyson. I know that was the deadliest man in the world at one point, but nobody, and I mean nobody, can beat the clock. And when I say beat the clock, nobody can, age is going to catch up to everybody. Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. Look at all of them. All of them. They eventually, that age going to get to you, bro. And Mike just had an ulcer. Like, that's some, like, people getting ulcers is around, like, when you get 40, 50, I'm pretty sure. I may be wrong, but that's the age I was taught, like, yeah, that can become a problem. Like, older dudes start getting stomach ulcers, different stress can cause that, and that, you know what I mean? So on and so forth. So to say you scared of Mike Tyson is good marketing, but bro, like, you not. I don't think any other average boxer right now could beat Mike Tyson in his state right now. I really do think any other boxer could beat Mike Tyson. Easily. Jake, easily.
Stepping stone in the right direction and give me more time and preparation.
Jake, if you don't knock Mike Tyson out, I ain't gonna lie, you kind of a L. Kind of a L. I ain't gonna lie, he 58, dog. He got 2 good rounds of him, and then what? 2 good, smooth rounds for Mike Tyson, and then what? He was walking with a cane not too long ago. He was walking, yeah, come on, man. Come on, Jake.
And hopefully Mike Perry can last and give me some good 8 rounds. But we'll see what happens. I don't think he has what it takes to last that long. But that's why I took this fight. I need the experience. I need tough guys, and I love putting on shows for the fans.
Mike, are you surprised he picked you?
Yeah, Mike.
No, I've planned this, bro, since the day we sparred. I sparred him for free. I told him he could get that work, and you know, I saw that camera sitting right there when I told him, "Oh, you kicked my ass, man." That was a father-son moment. I was teaching you a lesson, little green boy, and this will be like my 31st professional fight. So, you know, he's had 9 or 10 professional fights, but not against all professional fighters. I've been fighting high-level professional fighters, top 15 in the UFC for the past, you know, so many years, and then I've beaten up world champions. The past 3 years, I've been on a tear myself, doing it in a way that people are afraid to come and do it in bare knuckle. And you know, if you think that the glove,
hey, this man made Luke Rockhold say, "Nah, I'm done." He said, "Nah, I'm done." This man made Luke Rockhold give up in a bare knuckle, yo. This man made Luke Rockhold give up. Knocked his tooth out. Luke Rockhold's like, "Nah, I'm straight. You got it."
Gloves are gonna change it. I train all day with the gloves, 16-ounce, 18-ounce boxing gloves, and when I put on the
And for all y'all fuckboys watching this, yeah, I'm not picking my nose, man. My nose, I got allergies, and every time around here it gets itchy. So you gonna see me scratching it. I ain't picking my nose. So for all y'all like, "Ugh, why you keep picking his nose?" Fuck you. How about that?
these 10-ounce boxing gloves, I built myself up to 200 pounds, which is what the weight class is at cruiserweight. And when I punch much harder with a 10-ounce boxing glove on than I do bare knuckle. I mean,
Cap.
I'm gonna hurt Jake.
You don't believe that? That's cap.
Jake, can I ask you, when was the sparring session, and what is your recollection of this much talked about session?
Yeah, look, I mean, it was probably 3 years ago now, and I was still just learning boxing, probably in my 2nd year of boxing, and worked him all 5 rounds when I was just a jit. And now it's going to be even crazier. July 20th, tickets are on sale. And that's why I know I'm going to be able to knock him out, because I'm just a completely different fighter. And I already beat his.
Hey, yo, side question. Would y'all buy that Jake Paul? Would y'all buy his products right there he got lined up? I ain't tried them. If you're watching this video and you feel the need to leave a comment, put a comment down there and tell me what you think about that. I ain't tried them. I might try them.
His ass in sparring and made him my son, and he's even admitting to that, and he's saying he has the plan, but we don't believe it. We just don't believe it. And July 20th, I'm gonna show the world the sparring session live.
Is that what happened, Mike?
Well, first of all, it seems I hit him hard enough, because I know he was ducking and running that the whole 6 rounds. So it seemed when I made him duck into my uppercut.
Nigga, was it 6 or 5? These niggas got 2 different days. Did you get? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be for real. I think in the sparring session, I think Jake probably worked this for him. I ain't even gonna lie. He said it was 2 years in. He was a new booty, but like, yeah, Mike. I want y'all to know something. Mike's a tough SOB, bro. He's tough like that. He gets down like that and bare knuckle. But with gloves on, he's not valid no more. I'm telling y'all, he's not valid. And we're going to see it in that fight. We are going to see it in that fight. He got gloves on. He's not valid. So he probably did get worked. He probably just kept moving forward, getting socked in the face.
Cut. He must have forgot that last round because he had an 8-round fight coming up. And they told me after the 5th going into the 6th, hey, Mike, this will be the last round. Rounds 1 and 2, he hit me with a good sniper right hand. And I smiled in his face and kept putting the pressure on him. And the next 4 rounds was me smothering him and punching him in his face and making him duck into my uppercuts. So he must have forgot that 6th round. And I was even like, dang, why, you know, you got an 8-round fight. Why ain't we sparring 8 rounds? You know, so he quit on the sparring early because he knew where it was headed. And rounds 7 and 8, that's where I'm looking to put him on the plate, put his head on the skillet.
Jake, can I ask you? You said that you were afraid to fight Mike Tyson, given who he is. Are you afraid to fight Mike Perry?
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. Should you become stranded, be ready to signal rescuers.
Bush. I think he's scared. If he's scared, he's not gonna fight.
How long have I been? 12 minutes.
I can name some people Jake's scared of. Jake's scared to fight Tommy in a rematch. And anybody that's like above average, young. You know what I mean? I wouldn't necessarily say scared. He's more necessarily cautious. I'm not gonna say he's scared of anybody. I think he's cautious about a lot of these fights.
No, look, I mean, there's always a bit of fear with every single fight, and it's about harnessing that into your advantage and using it to motivate you and train harder every single day. I know that Mike Perry ends people. He knocked Luke Rockhold's teeth out. I mean, I have to take this guy seriously. And yeah, you know, every fighter would be lying to say that they're not slightly afraid to go into the ring regardless of the opponent. Fighting in front of a crowd like that brings a certain energy, but you just have to harness it. And I can do that and get the W, baby. July 20th, I'm getting the W available at Walmart. And you guys can get tickets on sale. DAZN pay-per-view, Tampa, pull up, get your tickets. We already sold a bunch this morning, so hurry up, get good seats, and I want to see y'all there. And I'm going to get another knockout of the year like I did the last time I was in Tampa.
He's not knocking Mike Perry out, I promise y'all.
Mike, go ahead. You want to say something to that?
No chance. Tampa is my town. This is my state, my city, and if we got
you're
home
from
court
Michigan.
Advantage,
You're from
hometown
Michigan.
advantage.
You're from Michigan.
Yeah, but I'm a Florida boy through and through. I got the fuck out of Michigan, and now I've been living in Florida a long time. I like the heat. I got my stuff here. I bought my homes here. My people are here, and Tampa's gonna turn up and watch me beat on you with all the experience that I have. And I'm gonna get that damn Mike Tyson fight. That should be me. But I don't even want to fight old Mike, bro. I know he's still a killer, and it's you know, I ain't trying to take nothing away from Mike. If that's his opportunity, that's his opportunity. But like the problem is, you got to get through me July 20th and then make it to that November 15th date. And I'm trying to take that away from you.
No problem,
I'm really
bro.
good at this, and you can just.
They got a dog? What the fuck? Hey, I know Ariel just having a fucking blast right now.
You can downgrade me any way you want. I've had really tough fights. 15 UFC fights.
Appetizer, yo.
You're an appetizer, brother. You're an appetizer. You're a Mike appetizer. Did you move to Florida after private school? Is that when you became a Florida boy?
Oh. I ain't taking nothing away from anyone who went to private school. Low key, that's what's up. Your parents put you in a good position. But Mike Perry, tough Mike Perry, private school kid. Let me find out.
You know,
Oh no! This nigga Jake got a. Hey, hold on. This nigga Theo got nothing to say. Hold on, run that back.
You got to get through me July 20th and then make it to that November 15th date. And I'm trying to take that away from you.
No problem,
I'm really
bro.
good at this, and you can downgrade me any way you want. I've had really tough
You're an
fights.
appetizer.
15 UFC fights. What's that?
You're an appetizer, brother. You're an appetizer. You're a Mike appetizer. Did you move to Florida after private school? Is that when you became a Florida boy?
You know, I'm a public school.
That
I'm a
kinda
public
sucks.
school goon. I'm a public
went to
school
Montgomery
goon, bro.
High
I
School.
haven't always been.
You
I
went to
haven't always
Montgomery
been
High
the most
School.
upstanding citizen. I'm trying to be better in my life,
Advanced
and it's
honors,
crazy
bro.
because
We
I
know your
fight people
history.
for money.
He was advanced honor kid. Hey, yo, don't let me find out Mike Perry been fronting. I mean, I know he a tough SOB, but I don't know. It'd just be funny if he was from private school.
I fight
We
people
know
for
your
money, and
history.
it's not a game to me. This shit is my whole life, and this is everything. You know, I got my family, and I fight people. I fight to protect them. I fight to provide for them. You got all your other stuff, bro, and I'm gonna send you back to Disney World or some shit.
Mike, did you go to private school?
I said I'm gonna send your ass back to Disney World. Hey,
No, bro. I didn't
wait,
go to
hold on. What
private school.
area after did he go to private school? Hold on. This shit goofy as fuck.
It's not a game to me. This shit is my whole life, and this is everything. You know, I got my family, and I fight people. I fight to protect them. I fight to provide for them. You got all your other stuff, bro, and I'm gonna send you back to Disney World or some shit.
Mike, did you go to private school?
It means everything to me to be a part of Team USA.
Yo, why is that so
Knowing
funny?
that there are kids that look up to me and
Hey,
families
why
that
Ariel-
lean
yo,
on me and
why
my
Ariel
story
hanging
to
them
motivate.
on?
No, bro, I didn't go to private school. I mean, they tried to call our schools private to make the kids. We had. They tried to implement uniforms, and I was in the hood in Flint and in Apopka. I didn't go to private school,
he's
bro.
from
I
Flint,
wish I
Michigan.
did. I wish my kids would go to private school, but who knows?
Yeah, man. First of all, ain't nothing wrong with private school. First of all, you get into private school. I mean, you dare private school. That's what's up. For real, for real. I'm personally happy I ain't going to no private school because I ain't trying to wear no uniform. But ain't nothing wrong with private school. They don't instantly X out somebody and say they not tough.
The way the world is
Which
now,
I agree. I don't even think it's an insult, but I don't know why you brought it up towards me if you're the one that went to.
What you mean it's not an insult? You try to don't do that, Jake. Don't do that, Jake. Don't do that, Jake. I don't know watches like that. I'm gonna be for real. I'm not a watch dude, but what Jake got on right now, that shit fire. That shit clean.
The private school. I don't know. Private school
Because-
Perry.
Is that
Like,
a Rolex? Was that a Richard Mille? Somebody let me know.
make it make sense.
Because you grew up with money. You're losing your hair. Already bald. You're gonna be bald after I punch you in your head and stress you out.
Probably, bro.
You
Probably.
grew up with money and you went to private school. Us kids at public school, we look at that shit differently because
I
it's
didn't
just not the
even.
same. We at school fighting teachers and shit, trying to
I didn't
figure
even
life
finish
out.
school, dummy.
Everything wasn't just handed to us.
You know, you did. Jay saying he didn't finish high school. That's cap. I don't know. Like, I don't know the dude like that, obviously, but he didn't finish high school, so you dropped out of high school and did YouTube, or is he gonna say I didn't finish school, I dropped out of college? It's not the same shit. Who didn't drop out of college?
I had to fucking fight for everything that I've ever gotten in this world, and I got this opportunity, and it will not slip through my fingers.
Hey, yo, is it me or is like Mike Perry kind of talking a little like WWE-ish, but he really talking his shit? Like, I can't tell. At first, I thought he was being WWE, just trying to make like something out of nothing, like talk shit when there's really nothing to be said. But yo, he genuinely like. I think he might be genuine right now. Like, I don't know. He might be genuine right now.
Same, brother. And God,
he might really think he could beat Jake. Because he probably looks at Jake as some YouTube kid when Mike been, like I said, I don't know his background, but from what I've seen, and I like to quote unquote stereotype, Mike seemed like a dude that been, I could look at him, he looked like he been in some street fights, looked like he done had people try to press him in school or press him in the streets of where he from, and you know what I mean? The odds never lie. The odds never lie, that's all I can really say about it.
Guys like you make themselves feel better when they go to sleep at night by saying that other people got stuff handed to them. My mom was a nurse. My dad was a roofer. I worked for everything in my whole entire life. blue collar background, probably similar to you, but don't try to make yourself feel better at night by saying, "Oh,
I
this
worked
guy
on
got
those
handed
roofs.
things to
I
him."
poured those walls. I was doing construction
brother.
since I was
Same.
13 years old.
Same. I
I've
did it
been
since I was
working.
8.
Your dad
Thank you. I've
owns
been
the
doing it since I
roofing
was 8.
company. It's different.
His own roofing company that doesn't have any clients, and that's why he doesn't do it anymore. He doesn't make any money.
Nah, Jake. You gotta double back. He wasn't no roofer. He had a roofing company, and your mom was a nurse. Bro, you had bread. You had bread, and ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with saying, "Yeah, I come from a background of bread, and I'm making more bread." Be a dickhead about it. You already played the dickhead role, so why not be like, "Yeah, I came up with bread, and I'm about to make more bread, knocking your silly ass out." You played the dickhead role. Why not go full fledged with it? Ain't nothing wrong with growing up with bread. That just means your parents actually did something. You feel me?
Money, and we just.
But like to say, and now it is a problem when you sit here and try to say you got it out the mud or quote unquote blue collar. I mean, I guess he was when he owned it. I mean, he owned his own. Man, I don't even know. I'm just chatting for real. Am I just chatting? I'm just chatting.
Just pay for his stuff. So you can paint a narrative however you want, brother. But
well, I pay for everything now. I take care of everybody now. I take care of my whole family now, and I've been working for this, and I'm still a street public school fucking idiot, as you would say. So you're in danger, buddy. I'm like, oh, you gotta watch out with me. You don't know what I'm gonna do.
By the way, poor Greg Paul catching a stray here. I didn't know that that was a necessary shot, Jake, about the no clients, but I understand where you're coming from. Mike, do you think that he?
Hey, life's hard, bro. Life's hard.
Mike, do you think he respects you? Do you think he respects you as a fighter? He's fought Anderson Silva and Nathan Diaz and Tyron Woodley twice, and Tommy Fury. Do you think that he considers you to be as great of a talent?
How would he match up against those opponents? Mike Perry in boxing. Low key, I think he loses to Silva. He might beat Diaz, and he might beat Woodley. He definitely loses to Silva. Might beat Diaz. Diaz and him in boxing would be sloppy, but it would be like good. Like it'd be so bad that it was good because these two just don't care.
Test as those guys.
Of course, the next one's always the best one, and it doesn't matter. You can respect me, you can try to disrespect me, you can be afraid of me, you ain't gotta be afraid of me. I'm gonna put these paws in your face and I'm gonna hurt you bad. That's my game plan. I'm bringing the pain July 20th. I'm bringing it with me. You can hit me as hard as you want and I will smile in your face and I will bleed down your freaking throat. I'm gonna shove my nuts in your mouth.
Happy birthday, Marty. Oh, no, you don't. Let me get this.
Thanks. You're too kind.
I've heard that.
Unlimited 2% cash back. The Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card.
Hey. Jake gonna say no Diddy. I swear on my life. I've never seen this video. After what he just said, Jake gonna say no Diddy. He not gonna say pause. He gonna say no Diddy. Watch.
Hey Meta, take a photo.
Jake, is it fair to say that you've never fought anyone quite like him, who's as tenacious as him, who's as intense as him, aggressive as him? He's gonna bring something different to the table. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, but in the sport of boxing, toughness will get you killed. So all that hoopla, all that bare knuckle, idiotic shit
yeah,
coming
that ball
forward.
trainer you got, BJ Flores, he's selling you some bullshit Girl Scout cookies, boy. All the tough.
BJ Flores, I don't even think that's Jake's coach no more. BJ Flores, the bald white dude that he coached him in the Anderson Silva fight, I don't even think that's Jake's coach no more. I'm pretty sure Jake dropped him after Tommy Fury whooped him. I could be wrong, but I'm just letting y'all know I know some shit.
Tough this, tough that. Y'all can sell any story you want. But the real fact is, when I'm in your face July 20th and I won't get out of your face, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm in there all night long. You're gonna get married to
I
my
kind of like
fist.
that. Get all up in there, bro. I do. Yes, I do, bro. I want to be married. I want to be entangled with you forever. I'll even hit you with a little reach around, brother, if you want that.
A reach around is crazy.
Yeah. I like that.
Because I'm ready to go all the way. You say your hands are bisexual. My hands are all types of sexual: trisexual, bisexual, asexual, pansexual.
Well, that's what I meant
you
when
can
I
get
said
it any
that.
way you
Bi,
want.
pray,
Any
whatever
way you want.
do.
Let's get married, bro. Get up all in my face. And I kind of would like it if you put your nuts in my mouth. I'm not even gonna lie.
We already signed the papers, man. It's already written.
Bro, brother.
Let's go, bro.
What about the size factor? Mike, we mentioned the Luke Rockhold fight. That was the biggest opponent that you have faced. Typically a 185, or you fought at 170 in UFC. But this last fight, I think you weighed around 189 on fight night for this last fight. Jake's last fight, he weighed at 199. He was getting ready for a heavyweight fight. Do you think that size will be a factor come the 20th of July, Mike?
Yes, look, no, it won't be. If it is a factor, it's because I'm a little smaller, a little faster, and I'm a lot harder. Okay, I'm rock hard. I stay hard all the time. And make sure y'all buy y'all's tickets at Ticketmaster. Tickets are on sale now at the Emily Arena in Tampa. It's on the Zone pay-per-view. Make sure y'all check it out. July 20th. I'm beating up Jake Paul so badly. And size, I'm up 200 pounds right now. I've been fighting at 185. I made sure that there is no weight discrepancies for Jake. There is no hydration clause for Jake. I wanted him to feel as confident as he possibly could. So when I take all this out from under him, there's no excuses.
Jake, can I ask you, one of your biggest detractors, UFC President Dana White, he has said that you fight guys who are too old, past their prime. That is not Mike Perry. What do you think he would say about this fight?
Well, he's always going to discredit me and do what Dana does, make up rumors about me. He's the one that started the rumors about my fights being rigged. He's the one that started the rumors about me being on steroids. I'm his Achilles heel. I'm who is fighting and advocating for fighters and is working on a fighters union to help UFC fighters get paid more. They're the most underpaid athletes in the world. So of course he wants to limit me, limit my platform. So he would say whatever.
Don't care what nobody says. You gotta respect Jake if he's being honest about this. And he's been talking about this for a while now, so I don't think he's frying. If he's really trying to make a fighters union and get fighters paid, that's some real shit that nobody in this sport that I know of has done and actually got it signed on the dotted line. Jake, for a last couple of years, because I remember I was watching the face-to-face of him and Tyron Woodley, and he brought this up. If he's serious about fighters union and getting fighters paid, that's some real shit that you can't take away from him. You might not like him, you might not like his persona, but what he's actually trying to do right there is the realest shit anybody's doing in the sport of combat sports, combat sports in general. And women's boxing alone, that's already solidified. Jake has gotten women's fighters paid, and Amanda Serrano and all them women that fought on his undercard, they got paid. And that's a fact.
Whatever bullshit he could about this fight, but what I listen to is the court of public opinion, and everyone and their mom, Jay Glazer, Brendan Schaub.
And my fault, y'all, but if I'm not wrong, Most Valuable Promotions, which is Jake Paul's boxing promotion, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano were the first women to main event a boxing card in Madison Square Garden. I could be wrong. Hey, yo, I could be wrong, bro, but I'm pretty sure they were. If it wasn't the first women's boxing main event, then they were the first boxing women's main event in the Madison Square Garden Arena. He's a part of that, yo. You can't take away from what this man is doing. You know what I mean? When he says stuff like this, like the fighters union getting fighters paid, and I didn't know if he if he's dove into women's pay yet. He's probably going to flex that, but I'm just saying, that's real shit. That's some real shit that you can't take away from this man. You gotta respect it, like him or not. You don't gotta like somebody to respect what they do.
everyone talking about how this is a better fight than Tyson. Makes more sense. Mike Perry's in his prime. I can't
I don't think nobody's saying that.
believe Jake's doing this. Michael Bisping even saying, it's a mistake for Jake to do this. But what I like to do is prove people wrong. And so Dana will always discredit me, but we have Sean O'Malley as a part of the W team now. So Dana, I know that's pissing you off, buddy. I'm everywhere. I'm in your head. I'm in your bathroom. I'm up your butt. You can't get rid of me, baby.
And by the way, you mentioned the union there. Are you still working on the union?
Yes, me and Anderson Silva. And granted, it takes so much effort, and money behind the scenes that we're investing. And it's a very, very large undertaking, and it's going to take quite some time, but we haven't stopped pushing.
Mike, do you think that Jake's interest in starting a union and interest in fighter pay, do you think it's sincere? He's been called insincere in this regard. Do you think that he really wants to help the fighters?
Well, I mean, what's good for us can also be good for him too. And as far as the union, I don't know how that works really in boxing, and I know MMA doesn't have one. I feel like boxing and promoters, they have a little bit more or a less pay discrepancy where the promoters are paying out the fighters a much higher total, and
Boxers get crazy money. Boxers get crazy money compared to what UFC fighters get. Fact.
Percentage, and apparently that that lawsuit that they had that just got paid out for like 300 million when it would have been like 5 billion or something like that, but they paid off Kung Lee, who was like the leading factor in it. And I mean, that guy's been in the fight game for 40 years and been leading the way on the call for the union. So it's like they settled in court, and not sure anything's going to happen with that anytime soon. And, that's what we're fighters for, though. We got to fight. That's what makes us fighters, is we continue to put ourselves in positions to grab hold of an opportunity and make the most out of it that we can. And, I've always fought hard, and that's why I've been reaping my rewards. And this is just another chance to showcase that.
Do you feel like you are representing MMA, Mike, when you go up against this guy who is undefeated against MMA fighters, who has said a lot about the...
Mike Perry look like type of nigga institutionalized. Like he been in prison. Like he did. Like he give off the demeanor of a white boy locked up. Hey, but look, this has been a long video. I'm gonna chop it up into 2 parts. So I'm gonna end the first one right here. I'm gonna drop the second one shortly after. Hey, it's been real. I'm gonna be back with y'all soon. I'm literally just gonna stop the video and then start recording. So yeah, when y'all see that first video, let me know what y'all think. Hey man, let's get to it, bro.